Hi there, here's what's on our plate today. First of all, can you take a cruise and continue on your healthy eating plan? That's the theory. Alan Dietrich's here to show us how I think he lost weight on a cruise. What? Also, we're going to talk about gardening. Finally, it's getting warm enough that we can get in there and get our hands dirty. We have a master gardener here to show us some tips and some ideas. And the hottest thing in desserts right now are minis, teeny tiny desserts. We're going to show you a few really adorable ideas all on our plate today.
It's like I'm seeing all the blue skies, and I'm walking on the air tonight. It feels so right, and I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. Throw back on the mirror.
Okay, so cruising. I mean, the big rap about cruising is that there's just food everywhere, and it's hard to stay on a healthy eating plan. So, Alan Dietrich is back. Welcome back. And you just recently took a cruise. What kind of cruise did you go on?
We went on a 8-day Oasis of the Seas cruise to the Caribbean.
Oh, Oasis of the Seas. By the way, this program does air in the Caribbean, so maybe, you know, while you're on if you're on a cruise watching this right now, here's some great tips for you on how to, I guess, what did you do? I mean, you lost weight, you told me, right?
I lost a pound. So.
Which your wife and any other female, don't tell them that. That's just makes
my
us
wife
mad.
did well. What we did is the first day, you know, you just took a day to get accumulated to the boat and find out, you know, what each restaurant offers and
what it looks like, what you might want.
You know, the good stuff, the bad stuff, you know, how to avoid it. Scout out the health facilities and what you can do to work out and all the fun you can have.
Well, because you're addicted to working out now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, you teach classes, you go, how many days a week do you work out?
7.
7 days a week. But, I mean, you lost 200 pounds, so you've changed your life. I mean, this is a different addiction for you.
Yeah, it's a new lifestyle, so.
So, were you worried about the challenges that going on a cruise might, you know, present for you?
Yeah, yes and no, because I'm so set in my ways now. I was very disciplined in what I ate, and I had a protein or fruit in the morning, you know, and made sure I had enough energy for the day if we got off the boat. So
did an excursion or something.
Yeah, so I didn't have to eat in restaurants off the boat or whatever.
So that you could control it.
To fall into the trap of.
Are you fearful that you will change back? I mean, like that something will flip the switch the other way, and you know what? I'm on this cruise. I'm just gonna heck with it. I mean, was there a conscious effort on your part to make sure that you know, just this is maybe vacation, but it doesn't have to be a vacation from healthy eating?
No, actually, you know, it's to the point now where if I would go back for a second plate, and I did every once in a while, I couldn't finish it because I'm just so conditioned to eating a certain amount and a certain type of food that I just start to get sick after I.
So it wasn't like I'm going on vacation, let's just go to town. You knew you were going to continue to follow what you've been following.
Why throw away 2 years of hard work for 8 days of fun? You know,
right.
And we had fun. I ate good. We found one restaurant buffet in the front end of the boat. Was nothing but healthy food. I mean, it was, and I talked to the chef, and he says they use, fresh olive oil and nothing else.
Not those donuts. So that's the thing. When you go up to the buffet, you've scouted it out. That would be your first bit of advice. Scout out the food situation on the boat.
Right.
And you found the food situation towards the front, a really good restaurant or a really good buffet that was going to work for you.
Right.
And so did you ask to speak to the chef?
He was there one day, and I just started chatting with him a little bit, and told him what I had gone through, and he says, "Yeah, you want to eat here because it's the best place on the boat." I mean,
nice.
And he says we don't add any, butters or anything like that. It's all a light olive oil or just fresh, fresh vinaigrettes for their salads and.
So that number one was scouting it out. You happened to talk to the chef. What other advice would you have for someone on the cruise? Step one, scout it out. Step two was the fitness. We saw some video of what you were doing. Oh, look, yeah.
See, this is the buffet that we ate at mostly. It's just brand new, fresh vegetables and fruits, and all their meats were, minimally you know, cooked and stuff.
So that was your favorite buffet.
You know, and it had a lot of Asian stuff too, which, you know, was miso soup and, you know, things like that.
And to switch it up so that you didn't get bored.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So we, I made sure I had my good breakfast, because if you don't eat that breakfast, you're going to be hungry the rest of the day. And then I would go work out, you know, relax, have a little fun, a couple drinks. Yes, I
did have some drinks.
I had my
drinks. We have a
drinks.
guest later on who says that was the downfall on her cruise, is the couple drinks. That'd be me too.
Had my drinks, then we would eat a good lunch, and I would never eat after, you know, like 6 or 7 o'clock.
Okay,
and
so
that's,
your dinner was done. That was
yeah,
it.
that was it.
So what kind of fitness options were there for you on the cruise?
Oh, there was biking. Well, I did stationary bike. They had the walking track on our boat 2.5 times around was a mile. It is that big.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So were you were walking around the
walk
ship?
or jog. They had zip lines. They had rock climbing walls. You know, just anything you wanted to do was crazy.
So gaining weight on vacation is not necessarily something that has to happen.
And no,
No.
it's a conscious choice, I think. If you just go there and say the heck with it, you're going to gain weight.
Right. So and you didn't. You
No.
kept under control. Did you use your fitness app on your phone the whole time?
I logged in every day. I haven't missed a day since I started my diet on my
That's insane.
Lose it.
I'm telling you, I miss all the time. That's
I
my
still
problem.
do it every day. It's part of my, you know, keeping myself in check.
So you come back and you lost a pound, and you don't feel guilty. You had a good vacation.
Oh, yeah,
You enjoyed the foods.
Yeah.
So what would be, again, so the final advice, I guess, for anyone that was considering a vacation, a cruise vacation. I mean, I've been in Weight Watcher meetings where the ladies get back and they talk about it, but what is the one thing to remember if you're going on a cruise and you're trying to eat healthy?
Just eat healthy. I mean, the healthy options are there. You just have to choose them.
Okay. It's not a vacation from health, it's a vacation from work.
Right.
Okay. All right. We are out of time for this segment. When we come back, we are going to make some really adorable little desserts. So they're really good, but they're tiny.
Well,
hardly any calories.
1 or 2.
1 or 2.
Design